got a green button there, and probably somebody on Twitch will tell me, yes, we're here, before I have any chance to check it myself. Oh no, I checked it myself.
You checked it first.
People are failing these days today.
Hello, they did arrive.
So, say hello to Alfie
Hello,
and
Alfie.
Balorsa, who've
Hello,
been sitting
Balorsa.
in the background the entire time, and to a very starchy cat.
Hello, Potato. Hello, sexy viewers. And hello, Spotted Cow. A great mood to you too. Right, shall we read while we wait for people to join?
That is the whole idea behind it.
So, let's see. So she'd spotted the bard. Symmachus is away. They haven't had a baby. She spotted the bard and he's singing something which was controversial. And a lady in waiting said that he calls himself the Nightingale, and she says, bid him speak with me when he is done. The man called the Nightingale came to her, thanked her for the honour of the Queen's audience and the fat purse she handed him. His manner wasn't bold at all, she decided, rather quiet and unassuming. He was quick enough with gossip about others, but she learned nothing about him. He turned all questions away with a joking riposte or a ribald tale. Yet these were recounted so charmingly it was impossible to take offence. My true name, my lady, I am no one. No, my parents named me no one. Or was it nobody? What matters it? Matters not. How may parents give name to that which they know not? Ah, I believe that was the name. Know not. I have been the Nightingale for so long I do not remember, since, last month at the very least. Or was it last week? All my memory goes into song and tale, you see, my lady. I've none left for myself. I'm really quite dull. Where was I born? Why, nowhere. I plan to settle in Dunroaming when I get there, but I'm in no hurry. I see. And will you then marry Atalsha? Very perceptive of you, my lady, perhaps, although I find in haste quite charming too, at whiles. Ah, you are fickle then. Like the wind, my lady, I blow hither and yon, hot and cold as chance suits. Chance is my suit. Naught else wears well on me. Baron Zaya smiled. Stay with us a while then, if you will, my lord Erhatic. As you will, my lady bright. After that brief exchange, Baron Zaya found her interest in life somehow rekindled. All that had seemed stale became fresh and new again. She greeted each day with zest, looking forward to conversation with the Nightingale and the gift of his song. Unlike other bards, he never sang her praises, nor other women's, but only of high adventure and bold deeds. When she asked him about this, he said, What greater praise of your beauty could you ask, my lady, than that which your own mirror gives you? And if words you would have, you have those of the greatest of those greater than my callow self. How could I vie with them, I who was born but a week gone by? For once they were speaking privately. The Queen, unable to sleep, had summoned him to her chamber that his music might soothe her. You are a lazy and a coward, Sarah, else I hold no charm for you. My lady, to praise you I must know you. I can never know you. You are wrapped in enigma, in clouds of enchantment. Nay, not so. Your words are what weave enchantment. Your words, and your eyes, and your body. Know me if you will. Know me if you dare. He came to her then. They lay close. They kissed. They embraced. Not even Baron Zaya truly knows Baron Zaya, he whispered softly. So how may I, my lady? You seek and know it not yet. Nor yet for what? What would you have that you have not? Passion, she answered back. Passion, and children born of it. And for your children what? What birthright might be theirs? Freedom, she said. The freedom to be what they would be. Tell me, you who seems wisest to these eyes and ears, and the soul that knits them, where may I find these things? One lies beside you, the other beneath you, but would you dare stretch out your hand that you might take what could be yours and your children's? Symmachus, in my person lies the answer to part of what you seek. The other lies hidden below us in these, your very kingdom's mines. That which will grant us the power to fulfill and achieve our dreams, that which Edward and Morielin between them used to free High Rock and their spirits from the hateful domination of the Nords. If it be properly used, my lady, none may stand against it, not even the power the Emperor controls. Freedom, you say. Freedom, Baronzaya, freedom it gives from the chains that bind you. Think on it, my lady. He kissed her again, softly, and withdrew. You're not leaving, she cried out. Her body yearned for him. For now, he said, pleasures of the flesh are nothing besides what we might have together. I would have you think on what I have just said. I don't need to think. What must we do? What preparations must be made? Why, none. The mines may not be entered freely, it is true, but with the Queen at my side who will stand athwart. Once below, I can guide you to where this thing lies and lift it from its resting place. Then the memories of her endless studies slid into place. The horn of summoning, she whispered in awe. Is it true? Could it be? How do you know? I've read that it's buried between the measureless caves of Daggerfall. Nay, long have I studied this matter. Ere his death, King Edward gave the horn for safekeeping into the hand of his old friend, King Morielin. He in turn secreted it here in Mournhold under the guardianship of the god Effin, whose birthplace and bailiwick this is. Now you know what it has cost me many a long year and weary mile to discover. But the god, what of Effin? Trust me, my lady heart, all will be well. Laughing softly, he blew her a last kiss and was gone.
In a cloud of smoke.
And I think we'll leave the story there for now.
Goodness gracious, thank you. I was worried that it would get worse. People are claiming that apparently some inappropriate actions are afoot in the book. Anyway, I guess we should say hello to a few people.
He does seek the horn.
Start saying hello to Blazing Gale.
Hello, Dennis.
Who just watched elderly people. I'm not telling you what he watched them do,
Okay.
but he's watching them.
Okay.
Very keenly watching
Sounds like you, Mia.
I do not watch elderly people.
You watch whoever our neighbours are.
Well, that's a different thing.
One day they were elderly people.
They'll
I remember you going on and on about it.
But they
There's elderly
deserve
people
it.
in the flat opposite.
They're not elderly people. You've got the weird gay couple with the one guy having no hair on his head or wearing glasses. Then the Asians straight across. But that's a different story. Oh, yeah. Not to forget the weird family that owns a pig.
Anyway, enough about the neighbours across
Solar
the road.
Spirit, say hello to Solar Spirit, who's only halfway human.
Hello, Solo Spirit. Welcome to the stream.
Also Tammy Patton.
And hello, Tammy.
And Babom.
Hello, Babom.
And Pizza.
Hello, Pizza.
Bell also's enjoying that part.
Ah.
And that's about it, I think. I might have forgotten several people, but alright.
Mir is a total... Well, it's not that he's a curtain twitcher. We don't have curtains.
I openly stare at them. They are aware. It's a symbiosis. They can openly stare back at me staring at them.
Right. We are in a
dwarven
dwarven ruin, and I'm scared. Because I'm not sure we're up for this yet.
Blazing Gale is getting weird ideas about what I'm trying to imply when I was saying he's watching the elderly people. He's watching the elderly. Do you like bugs, Sal?
No.
Good.
What's that
You
hole?
should probably stab a few. What? That's probably something to mine?
Well, I know this is something to mine. Oh, that's just a bit of rock stuck through it. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, mushrooms. Tasty.
Potato tries to sum up something.
Oh, so the scorpion thing, Lydia.
Well, I did warn you about a large bug. Okay, don't think of it as a bug.
Okay, it's not that bad. It just looks bad.
Damn you!
Well,
All
at
right,
least it's not flying.
Oh, Lydia's not that hurt. Okay, that's not bad.
So where was I? Oh yeah, Potato's trying to sum up something. I'm not entirely sure what it is because it says mere mumbles, mumble, salty mumble. To which Sal responds, ha 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 ha, mere I am saying words. That totally doesn't sound like
Did
you.
I just pick up? There was that. What was the other thing
Oh
I
Jesus,
just
cow
picked up?
slappy Christ. I think I already had troubles with that word. Apparently, according to Bell also, it's not symbiosis, it's reciprocity.
Oh, that's
It told you!
that's a word and a half.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. Reciprocity. There you go. That's clearly it.
I know reciprocism.
Yeah, what's
Why can't I
that?
get up there? Why can't I jump? Oh, now
You
I can
probably can. You just need to get a running start.
jump.
Also, Alfie wants to know he seeks the horn.
Yep, he seeks the horn. The nightingale seeks the horn.
Isn't that the third mission in Thief the Deadly Shadows? Anyway.
I don't know.
Also, Potato's current commission really wants him to hurt cute woodland creatures.
Oh dear.
Depending on the type of woodland creature, I wholeheartedly agree. For example,
Ooh,
small
that's
children
valuable.
called Hansel and Gretel. They're woodland creatures, you should go for them. The bomb was complaining earlier on that his Twitch notifications are a bit late.
Yeah, mine are like that. Okay, right. So we've raided up here. Can't get in there. Nothing in there.
Oopsie daisy.
What?
This might be slightly better. Apparently my volume was slightly off.
Oh. What, were you really loud or really quiet?
Apparently I was really quiet.
Oh.
How's this now?
I thought we did a volume check before we
We
started
did,
streaming.
and it sounded nice. But I guess my ears can't be trusted. Solar Spirit wanted to know if Mia's mic is still taking a dive for the floor.
Oops.
Well, no. Oddly enough, it doesn't anymore because now we've swapped microphones because I'm now in the back seat.
Uh-huh. And I'm in the driving seat. Oh, look, more potatoes.
And Bill also points out that I am going off again on advocating cannibalism. I didn't say you're supposed to eat the woodland creatures. But yes, if you were a witch living in the woodlands and a creature like Hansel or Gretel show up at your door, you have every right to eat them, especially if they're trying to eat your house.
Fair deal. If someone tries
I
to
don't
eat
think
your
that's
house...
a fair deal. I mean, you can't put children on the same value step as, you know, architectural achievements like buildings made out of crackers and biscuits and what's that one thing called that we Germans like to put in our small cake houses? It's called Lebkuchen in German, but I've forgotten what it is in English. Is it gingerbread? No.
No, because you don't really like gingerbread, do
Well, I
you?
don't like Lebkuchen either. It tastes really horrible and dry. So never understood why people like to make entire houses out of them. Sure, they look nice.
How do I disable this?
You jump over it.
You know I'm going to end up triggering it.
You didn't trigger it.
Yet.
Tell me, Patton says it is gingerbread.
Ah.
Is it really? Lydia triggered it.
Lydia, you're supposed to have light feet.
Well, yeah, she does, but she still has feet that can lift string. She isn't immune to every trap, just traps with pressure plates.
Okay.
Though she's going to get some huge problems with those stones now.
Yeah, how's she going to get past?
She'll get through, but watch out, touching them usually hurts you too.
Okay.
Even if they're lying still. So... It's a scorpion.
You can't win this.
Oh, my health. Wow.
There are 2 of them now. That might be a problem. Alfie's confirming it too. Lebkuchen is gingerbread.
Ah.
It's almost like they've googled that just now.
Where's all my health potions?
I don't know.
Or am I just carrying... Oh, there's one healing potion.
Potion of minor healing. 2 lower. And you've got 14 potion of plentiful healing, so you should be good. But you have been poisoned.
Oh. I might have a resist poison... Cure poison?
That sounds good.
Okay. And then we'll just take a healing potion.
Yeah, but I'd now recommend you press F2 to quickly heal up. So Potato's summarising the story.
Oh, look, now I've lost my sparks, mate.
That's alright. Sparks aren't that great. Which apparently went along the lines of, you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. And Blazing Gale says, the witch from Hansel and Gretel is modelled after a Jewish woman. The story is anti-Semitic. Hold on a second. Was anti-Semitism already a thing when the Brothers Grimm were around?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Anti-Semitism's been around
ever since Jews came along, really.
Indeed. Since Roman times at the very least, if not Egyptian times.
Well, that is okay. That shouldn't hamper my enjoyment of the story.
Because it's not
Unless
explicit.
I actually advocate that I'm talking about a Jewish woman in the woods. Because a lot of, common fairy tales and folklore would otherwise be considered rather inconsiderate and rude, and then you couldn't tell any story anymore. Did I mention that Tammy didn't use Google? She just really likes gingerbread.
Ah, she likes gingerbread enough to know that.
Oh.
Enough to know its name in other languages.
And then again, so does Alfie. His Google foo is strong, but he's come across Lebkuchen before. Ooh. Why are you people so invested into that stuff? I really don't like it. And again, I don't like any of the sweet stuff that you get around Christmas. Now, walnuts, that's where the magic of Christmas is at.
I like walnuts. Okay.
I'm pretty sure there are other things you like more.
Chocolate. I know the word for chocolate in a few languages, so...
Belosa says, Google, helping people be smartasses since 1997. And yes, he had to Google that date, by the way. Blazing Gale also points out that the Smurfs are anti-Semitic, how do you pronounce that in English?
Semitic.
Since Gargamel is very obviously Jewish. Well, should I stop liking Smurfs now? Am I not allowed that because I'm both German and... What?
Who's that character? The Garganoffen...
Gargamel?
Gargamel.
You're aware of the Smurfs?
Yeah.
Small blue creatures?
Yep.
There is a very large, old, normal human guy who hunts them because he wants to do something with them.
Oh, okay.
That's Gargamel. He usually has a cat, if it helps.
I don't remember that bit. I remember all the bit, like, lots of stories about the Smurfs, but I don't remember them having...
What is a story about the Smurfs that you remember?
I remember watching lots of Smurf cartoons.
Okay, please run me through one of them in your memory, because I find it entertaining. All I can remember...
Hang on, that looks
That's
like
okay,
a
just
bad
keep
thing.
walking. All I can remember, actually quick save of something.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. I knew it was a bad thing. Lydia, bad things. Whoa!
Go straight for the kill. How about you run around and let Lydia be in the way?
Yeah, I don't think we're up for this, mate.
What?
Oh,
No, I didn't
wrong
say
one.
you're not up for that. I'm just saying go run around Lydia and let her be a human shield. No, that's the wrong thing. You're running... No.
What?
Alright, calm down, turn around, see if it's still chasing you.
I don't think it can against the rocks.
It's dead.
Yeah, but, like, look at this. How... I don't think we're ready for this, mate.
Come on, you got that thing down fairly easily and it did almost nothing to your health. Even though you had two full blows against it.
That was 2 hits.
Well, yes, we just need to manage your position a little more.
I don't think we're
I
ready
know
for
I'm
this.
trying to push you towards it and you don't need to listen to me, but personally I believe you're still ready for this.
I don't think I'm ready for this. I think we shall escape. Well, we still can. We shall come back at a later time once we're a bit tougher. What's this?
What a shame.
What?
I really thought, you know, we could get a dwarven ruin done.
No, I mean, the last one we barely escaped with our lives.
Fair point. Now,
And it
but that
involved me-
that brings us back to the thing I was
Uh-huh.
complaining about. Please run me through one of the stories you remember watching about the Smurfs.
Oh, I don't
Because again, I only remember the weird archetypes that the Smurfs have as characters.
Which way was out?
The other way, through the dungeon. I don't know.
Oh, it's down round here. Okay.
Bell also points out you'll never be tough enough with that attitude.
Yeah, but you don't want to just watch me die lots and run behind a pillar and try and get Lydia to kill everything.
In other news, that's how I play the game at all times.
No, you're a magician. You can hide behind a pillar
Well,
and
yes.
shoot things while Lydia...
You're a
acts as
warrior
bait.
mage too.
I'm not.
You've
I'm
got
a
a
warrior.
fire thing and you hit people
My
with an
fire
axe.
thing is level 1.
Well, yeah, that's because you never level it up, or you completely ignored the Academy of Winterfest
Oh, what was that?
trap that you stepped over.
Oh, I stepped
But
on
it was
right.
in the other direction. Anyway,
Yeah.
where was I? Alfie points out that coffee and walnut cake is delicious, and Tammy Patton doesn't actually need to Google to be a smartass. She was born that way. And Blazing Gale points out that yes, I do need to hate the Smurfs now. Well, I never really liked them anyway. Also, you're disappointing me. How come you don't remember any of the stories, even though you've just boasted you remember stories? But you don't remember Gargamel.
I didn't say I remember Gargamel. I remember the cartoons.
I
But I
imagine
remember-
you
I
recollect...
remember Tom and Jerry, but I couldn't tell you a single storyline.
Oh.
All right.
So you just remember the vague concept of the cartoon existing in general.
Yeah.
That's unfair. I was hoping we could turn this into a funny story where you try to tell a Smurf story and I then make fun of it.
Unfortunately not. All right. We had things to do at Windhelm. Let's head to Windhelm.
I suppose.
So along and left and right.
Blazing
Right,
Gale
where's the
points
path?
out that if he remembers correctly, Gargamel wanted to make soup out of the Smurfs. And Alfie then points out that the story of Gargamel changed. Originally, he did want to eat them, yes, but over time they changed it to him stealing their magic. Potato had to plug in headphones because Sal's screaming is capping his monitor speakers. How inconsiderate of you, Sal.
Indeed.
Potato is calling you a chicken and then says cheap, 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 cheap.
Hey, I'm just sensible.
And Belle also wants to know, how would you know what he likes? I don't know what that in context of. I was going off on the Smurfs while we're waiting.
Who's this in front?
I don't know. Blazing Gale suggests that you could play as a support character for Lydia that just heals her and gives her buffs. That's what I'm doing. Lydia is the real Dragonborn in my last playthrough.
Who are these people? Hello. Oh.
Try not to set anything on fire, all right?
Oh, you shouldn't talk to them. They don't like you being a dog.
The Vigil will be watching you.
Yeah. On your way.
You just kind of walk around them. They're a lot slower than you are.
Yeah.
Potato points out that you really need to upgrade your gear and weapons along with your perks and stats.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, with you not wanting to tell me a story about Smurfs, the evil plan of Gargamel was thwarted. I'm not sure if I'm happy over that adaptation. I liked Submerica, but Gargamel sounds just weird. Alfie says, I should give you the mod that gives companions the ability to shout, like you do. Then Lydia can be the true Dragonborn with her Khajiit follower.
There's a dragon.
And Potato points out that we could just use Smurf as the censor word, like go Smurf yourself.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Windhelm's this way.
Blazing Gale has a question.
Yeah.
Could somebody please explain to him why everybody hates Lydia so much? Then he goes on that she's one of the best followers there is, and he really doesn't understand it. Well,
I don't hate Lydia. She's my favourite.
Did you say I don't like Lydia?
I
She's
said
my favourite.
I don't hate Lydia. She's my favourite.
I like my version better. It sounded more humorous.
It sounds more nonsensical.
That too. You can't ask us.
We're
both
coming
in
out
the...
of the road.
It's just, hot spring to the left. It's normal in this area.
Okay.
You just haven't been around here a lot.
Oh, who's this? Why is an orc attacking me?
I don't know. He's really eager to...
That's all you got?
Ooh.
Yeah, as I was saying, you can't really ask us about our opinion on Lydia. We all are firm Lydia believers. Lydivas.
More skooma.
Lydias. I need to have a fan... I need a word that describes the fan base of people who like to follow Lydia around. Like combine the word Lydia with follower. Lydias. Lydivers.
What are those
Lydia
doing?
I don't know, standing around. And furthermore, we can't really ask you since Lydia is literally the only follower you know.
I still like Lydia. She's the only follower I want.
See? Alfie says, Lydia's dialogue is boring and repetitive unless you use the RDO mod or something similar.
I tell you what, if you had to kill a mammoth, this would be a great place because only one of them can get to you.
I'm pretty sure the other ones can jump down that small ledge.
Oh, wolf. Missed. Haha.
Well, he's pretty much already dead anyway. Yeah, that's pretty dead at that point.
Oh, that
Ooh,
mammoth. was
Blazing
coming
Gale
for the
suggested
wolf.
for Lydia's. That's nice. And
Suggested what?
for Lydia's, like followers and Lydia's. For
Ah,
Lydia's.
for Lydia's. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Alfie suggested Lydians. And Bell also suggests Lydia lovers. You didn't really combine two words like Blazing Gale and Alfie did. So an A for effort.
What's the technical term for when you combine two words, Mick?
An amalgamation? No, hold on. That's when you combine living beings.
Is it? That I didn't know. I didn't even know there was a technical term for that.
Anyway. Crazy Potato points out that orc was everyone in chat attacking Sal for chickening out. Well, if that's the best you got, chat, you need to throw up a whole lot more than that, really. That's like nothing for Lydia. Oh!
What?
Alfie has another idea. Fans of Lydia, abbreviated to FOL, FOL, and its members are called folders.
Folders. I like it.
It is funny, but it doesn't actually have Lydia in the name. I mean, it implies it is there in the owl, but that's not enough.
There is a wolf just over there. I'm sort of half expecting it to jump on my head at some point.
He doesn't jump that far. He usually walks around. The AI is not that intelligent.
Ah.
Then again, I did just imply that a mammoth would jump down a small ledge.
You did.
I mean, it's different. If the ledge is smaller, it might just think there's no ledge and just fall off. Anyway, say hello to Keel,
Keel.
who was trying to print a large face but was interrupted by Pholidias. Like, look, that's very humorous. Did you say hello? You just
Hello,
pronounced
Keel.
his name.
Sorry.
Blazing Gale is positively surprised that I approved of something he said. Well, once in a while, even a blind chicken finds a corn. Colonel, how does the saying go in English?
It doesn't. But
It doesn't.
corn works. What's up there? There's no... What's Shorestone?
You've been there. There was the small town with the mine with spiders in it that Lydia killed.
Oh, yeah.
Keel says hello back to you. Potato points out that I could just install any dragon altering mod for just one session, and going by your playstyle, you wouldn't even really notice.
No, not necessarily. It depends on whether it was a day that we fight dragons or not.
Most days are not days you fight dragons.
Exactly. But some days we fight dragons.
I don't remember the last day we fought a dragon.
Well, dragons are a bit dull because they're unlikely to kill you. Or I'm mostly in situations where a dragon is unlikely to kill me. But they take a long time to deal with. So I largely avoid dragons just on that basis.
Blazing Gale is suddenly under the odd impression that we apparently called him a chicken. I thought that Potato was just calling Sal a chicken for chickening out. I'm just quoting chat here. No malicious intent here. I'm not salty about you not looking at dwarven things at all.
Dwarven things can wait until we can deal with dwarven things.
Dwarven things are dead by this point.
Where is this place? Oh, this is winter. Oh, we're there already.
I'm laughing at both the fact that you got confused and didn't know that you're in Windhelm already.
No,
But it can happen.
Further, yeah.
And the statement Alfie just made. He just looked up the origin of the name Lydia. It means woman from Lydia, the place. There's a place called Lydia. Where is that? Is that
I
in
guess.
Britain?
I don't think so. It has more of a Eastern Mediterranean sound, I'd have thought. But just guessing.
For some reason, people just gave me salt. Potato demands a chicken cell counter.
You'd soon get bored if all I did was die and die again.
Fair point.
I'd get bored doing that.
Well, you're in the lead and we're not criticizing you.
What do you mean, huh?
Huh, in the sense of, oh no, it's the racist city and you probably still want it.
Alright, let me just check out my journal because I need to find out what we've got here. So we've got that's Dawnstar, Angers Mill. Isn't that near Whiterun? Can't remember. Ivarstead. Aha, right. Rise in the East. I've got to find Orthus. Not that one yet. Not that one. We really should do this one at some point. I need to leave that. Well, this is. I keep switching it off because otherwise the markers on my map mislead me. Oh, did I say that I would do some more of the
Thieves Guild quest line?
No.
Oh, sorry, I was just guessing because you were hovering over the scoundrel's trolley.
To clear the house of Clan Shattershield in Windhelm of valuables.
That is also Thieves Guild quest.
I've got to do it without
words.
killing anybody or getting caught or spending time in jail.
Yeah, that's probably difficult.
Solstheim.
Tammy Patton thinks Lydia is in Turkey, while Alfie says Lydia was a Greek name of an ancient place in Asia Minor, credited with inventing coinage. Who knew?
Oh. Ah, this was the one I was thinking of. The wedding quest.
Oh, the wedding quest. Yeah, people have been asking about that for a while.
Yeah, do a bit more of that.
Ooh, that's
What?
nice.
What?
Alfie says, how about fans of Lydia are called Liddites?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like you're just plagiarizing Niddites now.
Or Luddites.
Hold on. What were Liddites again?
They were the people who didn't like machinery.
Oh.
Or don't like automation. You wouldn't like Luddites, me.
Oh, yeah.
Northwatch.
Liddites and
Oh,
Liddites
that's
could
good.
be similar. Liddites just don't like anybody else who is not. Excluding you, of course.
Alright, so what's this? Don't know where half of these are.
Me neither.
This is not Darkwater Crossing. Half Yorg, maybe. One of them people. Where do I find Lod? Can't remember. Constance Michael? Isn't that? Oh no, I don't want to get into adoption. The Lost Knife Hideout. I don't know where that is. Stony Creek Cave. Steel. Oh, I think this might be here. Stealing double distilled skooma.
Double
Dark
distilled skooma sounds like a quest in Riften, because that's where the distillery is.
Ah. Winter War, don't know where that is. Blizzard's
Probably
Rest.
a cave somewhere around here.
Preventus Avenici. Is that here? Craig's
Oh no,
Lane
that's
Cavern, is
the
that here?
Jarl's assistant in Whiterun.
Why is this not clicking? Oh, there we go.
You need to click on the words.
Wylandra's Soul Gem. Why is that not clicking? I'm clicking on the words.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Why are we not? Okay. It's having a bit of a moment. Where's Maurice? Can't remember where Maurice is.
You need to move your mouse away from the words and then back into them again. The interface is a bit older. When did this game originally come out? 2008? No, that's too early. Is it?
I'm not sure.
Didn't Skyrim just get its anniversary edition recently?
Maybe.
So it might be 2008. Where is a smartass in chat to help me when I need one?
Okay, right, let's have a look on the map now. Right, where's that?
Darn it.
Branches past, we're not going there. But yeah, there's loads. Look at this. So, Willandra's Soul Gem. Right, let's have a wander around and see.
They were having a huge advertising campaign about releasing in the 11th month of 2011. Darn. Well, still pretty close.
Okay, there's a quest here.
Blazing Gale believes that his chat is going white. Must be just on your end, because I can't see... Oh, don't go in there.
Why?
Last time you were in there, you accidentally stole a box or something, and then you had to flee the country.
Did I?
Yeah, I remember that. Well, go in there, but... Oh no, you didn't steal a box, you were late.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, do go in there, but just wait until the time is right.
Uh-huh. So those three are all inside. Well, I could turn off Branches past and on Artaeum and a bunch of others. Hang on. Let's see. So I can't do that one at the moment. Let's just have a look at the other two.
Blazing Gale had to switch to Twitch from YouTube because apparently his poor computer couldn't handle running Chrome and Photoshop at the same time.
Oh dear.
Well, it's your own fault. Photoshop is a very demanding program. Have you tried the GNU image manipulation software? No, program yet.
Was that the one I didn't get along with?
Yes, it was, but you probably also wouldn't get along with Photoshop.
Sure, yeah. Images are not really my... It's arty stuff. I'm not that strong on arty stuff.
That's what we've got Potato for.
Indeed. Hang on. Can I... If I head out down this way...
Then?
I think that somebody is out and about that I need to speak to.
I don't think so. He might already have gone to bed and locked up the shop. But yeah, you do have a quest marker outside on the board. On the docks. But also himself finds using GIMP rather easy, or at least easy enough. But again, that's just his personal opinion.
Hey, I know you.
No,
I told you people still want you here. I've warned you. Potato, well, speaking of him here, demands that people demand more art from him. He's getting dusty in the corner over there. I told you.
Yeah.
Well, you could find a seat somewhere around here and just wait for 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, well, let's just sort out some of these things first. So, Branches past is out in the wilderness somewhere.
Yeah. Alfie points out that GIMP may be easier compared to Photoshop, but it's not exactly simple. Simple is more like Paint.
What else was way out?
Potato's artwork software of choice is Krita, and I have no idea what that is.
Deliver me to Wilhelm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was complaining about the fact that we accidentally walked past that.
Did you?
I did.
I don't remember you complaining about that. But you know. One complaint amidst many.
I'm aware. Oh. Whoopsie doozers. Potato's not just talking about anyone. He just wants to have more, direction from us. Like me and you.
Brings the last
so,
scabbard of
things for Potato to draw. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking. Have you considered drawing Sal's cat in a large bee costume yet? That's always my go-to solution to most problems. Not putting Sal in a bee costume, just bees in general. They're quite entertaining.
Right, got one more to switch off, I think. Oh, was that it there? Skooma dealers in Craig's Lane Cavern. We've just walked past that, haven't we?
We did. Then again, no, we didn't. We walked past it in the last stream.
Yeah, we walked past there. Okay. So...
Apparently I rubbed Alfie the wrong way because he's screaming not the bees now.
Ah.
Oh, no you don't. Hold on a second. How do I... Moderation tools on Twitch are horrible.
I've just switched off the wrong one.
Ah.
So it wasn't that one.
Potato points out that other people can ask him to draw things for him for money. Yeah, he did present me with a commission price sheet recently. Those prices seem rather fair. Although don't ask me to recite them because I didn't memorize them.
Oh, we've still got things to do at Riften.
Yeah, I know.
Return ore sample and return to Maurice.
You could just walk outside the town and just take the carriage back to Riften.
Oh, maybe once we've finished our stuff here.
Fair point. Then again, if you uncheck those quests now, you'll never find them again later on when you're back in Riften. Now, in the meantime, I should probably talk about a funny story. Which includes bees, I have, you know. No, I wasn't just trying to ban you, just delete your most recent message, but apparently I can't do that without deleting all your other messages too. So for the moment you shall persist, and just be silenced in my eyes. My eyes only. Anyway. I was recently attending a seminar about the social structure of our society and how our class system that we're currently inhabiting is a bad thing. Like everything, according to university sizes at the moment. Everything is bad. Point in case being, we're trying to categorize traits of a class system in society. And I admit, I wasn't fully invested in the current lesson plan, as I'm not entirely happy with our Harry Potter-esque professor at the moment. So I admit I might not be paying the closest attention to her. So, instead of actually contributing to the lesson, we're supposed to write little post-it notes and then just tap them into several different categories on a diagram tree in the front of the class. I just wrote bees and very large letters on them and had somebody stack it on there for me.
This is true. I've heard this. I remember Mir coming home telling me what he'd done.
Yes. I find it quite funny. Everybody else found it quite funny. People were laughing at it. And then the weird lady asked each and every one of us to stand up and pointed our card and explained it.
Am I allowed to go in there, or is it something I'll get arrested for just walking inside?
What? Well, as long as it's not locked, you can go in there.
Aha! Hello!
If you get me the logbook, I'll have proof of Shattershield's treachery.
I've got the logbook. Come on, pick up my click.
How did you get it? No, never mind. I probably shouldn't know.
That's right.
I see.
You don't remember either,
It
do
looks
you?
like Severus
I
has
do.
been traveling to Dawnstar to meet with a pirate crew there. Get to Dawnstar and see what you can find out about these rogues. I'd wager they won't be too far from the tavern. Try to find out where their fortress is. The captain, Stig Saltplank, has to know something.
Stig Saltplank.
Okie dokie. Right. Did
But
I
one
get
points out
whatever
that
reward I
my
was getting?
advice, as long as it's not locked, you can go in, is the worst advice ever.
Wait. I know you.
No, you don't. You don't.
The Nords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back.
That's gonna do you a lot of good.
Alright, let's just go talk to all the people that we need to talk to here. And maybe I will head up to Dawnstar, because I've not been there yet.
So where was I?
I don't know. Bees, you were invited up to the front to explain.
Oh, yes.
Didn't your lecturer say who wrote Bees?
She did want to know who wrote Bees, which, as a response, caused her to call all of us in front of the class and point at our card and, you know, explain it a little bit.
And when you said, it was me.
I know it wasn't me, I just stood up
Need something?
proudly.
Oh.
What?
That's Viola.
Yeah?
Sorry, Viola.
Yes.
Nothing?
Do you want to
Nothing?
give her a ring?
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Why?
I don't know. Didn't work last time.
Well, wasn't that because...
Yes.
Hello?
You need to go to your inventory.
Yep. And... is it?
I think it's
thing?
miscellaneous. You can't wear her ring.
I don't see anything that says Viola's ring. I think it might be in here.
Oh, there it is.
Alright. I should have saved before I did this, but... here goes. Haha!
Quest items cannot
Oh.
be removed from your inventory. Do you still have it? Could it be that you failed the quest and now you can't give it to her anymore?
I don't know.
So you
Maybe.
constantly have to carry this nonsense ring around with you?
Maybe.
Wait. I know you.
No you don't.
But Bomb is upset that you're in this smurf hole. And Belosa just read the tooltip in the bottom with necrophilia instead of necroplague. I don't know what the tooltip was about, but I guess you're going in for a hell of a ride if you're swapping that around. I forgot where I was in my story again. Also, Potato points out that the only way how he'll ever draw one of us naked, which was an earlier suggestion that I was not very happy with, is if some...
fine.
Jesus.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
What do
You
you
can
think?
just take from
Can I?
that, yes.
Yeah, it's not stealing or anything, is it?
No, it's not.
Just
These people look like they need someone to help them.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat. I'll fetch you some time.
I'm so close to the answer.
What are you arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody
Disappeared.
The doting busybody's just taken an invisibility potion. Oh, no. But if you tell me where this white file is, I can get it for you.
You would do that?
Yeah.
It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man.
As long as you're willing to
It's
wait a
buried
while.
with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach its resting place.
Okay.
Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Okay. What is the white file?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it.
Sounds very useful.
For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is
Homeopathy.
poetry.
Oh.
I don't want to be like that, but if that thing was filled with snow water from the top of the world at the start, doesn't that mean it constantly gets refilled with snow water and you can never actually put anything else in it because it'll just keep dropping snow water? Sounds useless to me.
And why is the file so important?
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement.
I
For in
want
my current
whatever
condition,
he's got.
I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
Yep. Will you
Alfie
show?
says that this
Why are
guy
you
is...
still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
Alfie says that this guy is smurfing obnoxious for someone that wants help. And Blazing Gale says that the old man reminds him of Mir. Anyway, both the Spotted Cow
Went to
and
school to
Alfie
fetch me
pointed
a
out
copy of the firmament.
that you need to put the ring into Viola's dresser inside her house, and not in a pocket.
I see.
Alternatively, you could just talk to Viola and tell her, look, here's your ring, I don't care, take it.
Cookware, knives, and other goods for
Did
the
you
home,
use my
all
good
at reasonable
hammer?
prices.
No.
Last girl, I told you to leave my tools.
That sounds like me and my dad. It was like, who's blunted my hacksaw? Wasn't me. Well, it wasn't your sister.
I thought you were talking about the fresh vegetables guy. That sounds like your father.
Lord of seasons, I pray to you now, that you might watch over the dead with mercy and kindness. Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't
You
rot.
just interrupted her prayer for a random quip.
No, I thought she was, like,
No,
talking
she's not
to me.
talking to you. You're not the god of whatever. Also, say hello to Ralph.
Hello, Ralph.
He's a bit late because he was being a terrorist.
Ah, I see. I know I'm the god. I'm not a god of wherever. I am. Do you think I could break him while nobody's
Well,
looking?
yes, you can, but you need to make sure that nobody's looking.
Nobody's looking.
Ralph would like to know how we're all doing.
We're doing good.
Oh, Right. I'm apparently doing horribly because I forgot to finish Potato's message. The only way for him to draw us naked would be if somebody pays him enough to cover both the medical bills and the lawyers. You're gonna need a lot more than that.
Oh, do you know, I think I had it there.
I hope your family has a life insurance for you. Anyway. Do you have the quest active?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Oh yeah, you do.
So if I now go from me... Ha-ha!
Oh.
Now, let's quickly get out of here before anyone spots us.
Blazing Gale wants to know if I just threatened Potato. No! We were just having a friendly interaction, really.
Wait, I know.
No, you don't.
You should really leave this city with so many people recognizing you in the streets.
Hang on, there's somebody else around. Is it the guy?
I don't know, your radar doesn't show any additional quest markers. Just the two that lead out of the city.
Let's have a quick look.
Oh no, there seems to be one at the docks.
Yeah,
Ah.
so that one that I just picked up. Okay.
also informed me that the bottle is made out of magical snow. I might have not been listening to the old guy.
Is it down this way?
And Alfie just confirmed that yes, you should go back to Revan and talk about Viola's ring. And then Alfie points out that stream delay is a thing. We're sorry.
Oh.
But look, we came to the conclusion ourselves. By we, I mostly mean Sal. Who was intelligent enough to look into a quest book. How nice.
So somewhere around here, just
The Nords don't appreciate us.
not
So what?
getting
I
too
don't appreciate
close
them right
to
back.
any guards, if I can help it.
We came to the conclusion with ourselves, but we went the wrong way.
I thought it was down on the docks.
Apparently not.
Oh, is it down the other end of the dock? Must be.
So apparently Ralph's father is going to get a boat next Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Are you sure a boat requires a lot of maintenance?
Boats are really nice in summer.
Well, clearly it's not summer anymore.
Alright, so... maybe it was upstairs then. It must be just inside. I thought it was down in the docks.
Potato points out that the coverage of medical bills and lawyers is just for Sal. If he tries to draw Mia naked, he would need to fake his own death,
Never
change
much
his
cared for
face and
Wendell.
gender, and move to a rural village in Japan and become a rice farmer. Doesn't actually sound that bad. Is rice farming still a valid industry?
It is, but it is an extremely tough thing to do.
They haven't automized that yet.
Automized. I like that. Automized. Here we go.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Yeah. About
Have
the
you
thing.
taken care of that
I
little
have.
problem?
Yes. I placed Viola's ring in her house.
Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
Woohoo!
Oh, he's going to give you a lot of nonsense. Oh, no, he gave you gold. Never mind.
Cool. What have you got for sale? Because I've got stuff.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh, right. So... I can't believe he's trying to sell me a cast iron pot. It's the kind of thing
Well,
I might
he does
sell
have
to you.
trinkets, odds and ends. You don't really need the Charis, Chithin, do you? You're carrying bug pieces around.
Yeah, we'll just keep one.
Ugh. But they weigh 4 pounds.
Yeah, but if I was to need one for something, then it would be very difficult to get.
No, they're very easily to come by. You just need to know where to look.
Yeah, exactly.
Alfie points out that when Mia said automized, he was actually thinking about atomized. And then Alfie points out that I did actually recently find a Doomsday device in Submerica. And Belle also wants you to eat the last Chithin thing.
I couldn't. It's not an edible thing. It's a skull thing.
Ralph wants to
thing.
know what Submerica is. Think Subnautica, but I'm playing it.
Ah, look,
The
we're
boat.
friends. We're friends. That means I can take his stuff.
Ew, please don't take his stuff. It's gross
Have a
and
look
stolen.
around. I buy and sell just about
Apple
anything.
pie.
Anyway.
I just thought I'd have a quick look and see if he's got any health potions, because I'm not terribly well off for health potions.
Well, right, fine. Ralph points out that it's not a poor guy's boat, but also not a
I'm
yacht.
always happy to see a customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods. That's trouble I don't need.
But it has 3 beds, and Ralph does not know how long it is. So we just have to assume that those 3 beds are hammocks. 3 hammocks stacked on top of each other in a very tiny space. Ralph's father used to have a boat, but then Ralph was born.
Make yourself at home,
Why
please.
would you...
Let me know if I can be of any assistance.
Anyway. Oh, Bobom's lighter ran out when he was trying to bend a 20p coin.
Why were you trying to bend a 20p coin?
Oh no. Alfie points out that a Charis Chithin is only used in smithing for Falmer gear, which is probably not something you'll do in the near future. Apparently Ralph still doesn't know what Subnautica is. It sounds like the cast of Top Gun in a submarine. No! It's the new Mid-States game I'm streaming.
That's close enough.
Oh!
Well done.
He didn't like me unlocking his strongbox.
Well done there, Sal.
What?
You're almost getting thrown out of the city again.
Well, it didn't say there's nothing that says I can't unlock his strongbox. It doesn't say steal from strongbox.
I mean, I suppose.
If I'd have opened it and it said the things in here are illegal to take, then I wouldn't have taken them.
Subnautica is a current early access game in which your spaceship crashes over an ocean planet. You luckily get into one of the only functioning escape pods on the entire ship. Like, literally, every other one faults somehow. And then you need to survive on the ocean planet.
Just want to make sure that I haven't got any more rogue things. What's that one up there? Right, that's the Dawn Star one, which we shall head out to. Eventually.
Ralph wants to know, isn't it illegal to deface any currency in Great Britain?
Not that I'm aware of.
And Babom was trying to test the strength of a new vice he got by bending a coin with it. Is Vice a lighter brand?
No, a vice is a thing that you clamp to the table for metalworking and woodworking.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Are you sure a lighter is enough to heat that up for bending, though? Again, I don't know how well those 20p coins are made over here.
Heating metal makes it more malleable, so more likely to bend rather than break.
Ralph points out that Submerica sounds more like Sub-America, meaning Americans in a submarine. Well, that's just rude.
So
Bell also points out that he really, really begs you to not get yourself kicked out of town again. Please don't.
I think we shall head that way.
Oh, a vice is a Schraubstock. I can't pronounce German words anymore, it seems. Ooh, Bobom remembers a chemistry lesson when he made a gold, silver and bronze coloured 2p coin.
Wait, I know you.
You don't
We
know
had
me.
a similar chemistry lesson once. It was fun.
Who's that? He looks suspicious. Who are you?
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
Sure. Have you ever met Lydia?
I think he works out by the stables.
Mind yourself with that fire. Don't burn anything
Oh
down.
no, Tammy Patton agrees with Ralph. Submerica does just sound like a bunch of Americans in a submarine. Darn.
Still got 2 quest markers on, so there's one I've not switched off.
Ralph says, Mir, if you ever come to a school and take people out of class to teach 1N, I was never intending to teach school children about just one letter, namely N specifically. But I'll keep it in mind. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do in that case, but I'll remember it.
How do I get round to the other side of Windhelm? Is there a back way out?
No, there is not. Why? Where do you want to go?
That way?
I would not recommend it.
Oh, why?
That's filled with ice wraith and ice wolves and other things.
Oh.
Your best bet is to follow the main road or swim up the river, really.
So it's either swim the river or... I needed to go to the wreck of the Winter War for some reason anyway. I mean, is that somewhere that... Do you think it's worth me heading up that way?
Sure, it can't be that bad.
Alright, and what about this place here? Is this a bad place?
Not particularly. There's some farms there on that side of the river.
Okay, let's head
But I'm
that
not
way
sure if you already have the key for that burrow, or if you do have the key, if you still have it on you.
Dunno, but what's this place? Ah, hello.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
Do you work for Risad?
He hired the others and paid for my goods. I am allowed to run the caravan, but I pay Risad a percentage of my profits. I say this without bitterness, for it was Risad who saved me from a life of servitude aboard a trading ship.
He's sitting out in
I
the...
am grateful to have the life that I do now. It is a far cry from my days as an orphan on the streets of Corinth.
I see.
Is sitting out in the snow really that much of a better option?
He's inside. He's just like poking his nose out. Has the war made your travels difficult? I don't know why I need to know
Quite
this.
the opposite, in fact. The soldiers are some of our best customers, for we offer supplies and wares they cannot obtain by other means. It was Risad's idea to come here now, while the land is in turmoil. Where others saw only danger, he saw opportunity.
I can't remember who Risad was. I've got some stuff for sale.
Take a look.
Let's just see if I've got some more stuff to get rid of.
Here's a friendly reminder from Belloso.
Yeah.
In German, compound words are written as one or with a hyphen in between. I know.
Mia was German once.
Yes, I was a German once. It was weird. Anyway, Potato was catching up on a cartoon, and one of the characters in the show reminded him of Sal. He will relay a link to a clip to me for your review.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Oh, that sounds like somebody chopping wood or something. Who's this?
It's just cat caravan people.
Oh yeah, more of the same.
Goods and wares of all kinds.
Hello, fairy friends.
But Mom just realised mere teaching would lead to mere teaching in space engineers.
Can I go in?
I don't know, can you? And Ralph further elaborates that when I'm teaching, I'm not supposed to be like the Belgian woman he met, who had a one-on-one talk with him for over 40 minutes. Well, if she feels the need to talk to you for 40 minutes, there must be something wrong with your behavioural record.
Hello, Bolfrida Brandymug.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thune be taught like any skill?
What?
Bobom was not talking about space engineers.
What was he talking about?
Space education.
Ignore
it! We'll just ignore the fact that he mentioned anything that I'd have to teach.
I'm going to have to look, aren't I?
No.
Good point. Sex education. So how are you going to deal with teaching sex education, me? Are you going to be more embarrassed than
I do not like how you
the
just
kids?
turned that around, because I now have no option out of this. You could pretend you don't know anything about Smurfs and their stories.
Sex?
No. I'm bringing up an earlier example where you wouldn't want to humour me with a Smurf story, but I now have to talk about the inappropriate acts of humans when they're alone. Or worse yet, in a group.
So Mia's sex education lessons start with masturbation and end with orgies. Is that all in one lesson, or do you split it over several? Just asking, curious, you know. Wondering how you put a
I'll
lesson
put that
plan
off to the
together.
biology teacher. Let it be their problem.
Who lives here?
Starting to get too old to work all day. But hopefully Master Halalu will let me slow down a bit.
So
Every now and then, someone from the city comes by. Think they aren't used to seeing a Nord working for a dark elf.
Anyway, Ralph points out that Mir didn't choose the Deutschland life, the Deutschland life chose him. To which Alfie then wants to know, does that mean Mir isn't really German? Has it all been a lie? I don't know. I thought of myself as pretty German, but maybe I'm just a very convincing
German
liar.
passport, was born in Germany to
All
Germany.
part of the very convincing lie.
What? Mia was getting... Mia?
What?
I was just saying, Mia was getting very excited running off after something. I meant Lydia.
Is that really all you see me as?
My
as
real life.
A
My
pack
real life
donkey
Lydia.
sworn to carry your burdens.
Hollyfrost Farm. Let's
I
look at
thank
this place.
you.
Can I help you?
I usually avoid dogs.
Oh, say goodbye
Master
to
Cruelty comes and works the field sometime. I don't think the mistress likes it, but she won't come out here to catch him.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, Blazing Gale has
Still
some...
here?
Lydia?
Let's get going.
Stupid dog.
Yeah, quite. But amazing talents.
Huh?
Oh, Lydia's astonished by the snow again. I thought you were in Nord, Lydia.
Anyway. As I was trying to say for the third or fourth time now, fifth time, thank you, Blazing Gale unfortunately has some terrible problems with the stream buffering,
Oh,
so he's
dear.
left So say goodbye, but he's probably already gone.
Sorry,
but
Dennis.
maybe he's watching it again in the future, in which case, hello, Blazing Gale, and
Hello
goodbye.
again, Dennis.
Stop watching this right now. Or my, you know, goodbye
Why?
wishes
You
will
like
be
Dennis.
horrible. And they would be horribly misplaced.
What would? Oh, your goodbyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, rather... Ooh, snowberries. Have I ever eaten snowberries?
Alfie says, Mir has been perpetuating the longest con in history to fool us all into believing that he is German. What if Germany is the Rus? What if we've all just been pretending there's a Germany, but in reality there's nothing there?
I know, I've eaten snowberries before.
Ever thought of that?
Let's just check on the map where we are. So if I was to go straight across... No, the Ingol Barrow.
You might as well just discover it, so as soon as you have something there, you...
I've got a feel... Well, I've heard of it. I've got a feeling I have got a quest here.
Oh, Blazing Gale usually sticks around until we read out his goodbye message. But he's seriously out now, so goodbye.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Alfie points out that Germany doesn't exist. World War II was a lie. We're living in Orwell's 1984. And then he points at a horribly misspelled nose.
He has a misspelt nose?
Yes.
Is that like
I'm not from
misshaped,
Bielefeld.
but...
That's a horrible place, and I do not want you to bring it up again. I do not like it. Anyway, where was I?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. But,
Potato
you know,
brings up an
it's not
example of Mia's sex ed lesson, in which I'm saying, just go to this Pornhub you people talk about to figure it out and use condoms, I guess. Why are you still here? The class is over. Shoo!
Yeah, that sounds like me, alright. Okay. Should we go in?
Sure. Here's another take on it, this time by Bomb, who says, sex ed with Mir, the male genitals stay in the male's pants, and the females stay in the female's pants.
Right, what can we expect?
I don't know.
Bad things, I'm sure.
Drogger. That's usually a thing they put in here. And a ball.
Yeah, I see the ball.
You should touch it, that's usually a thing. You're not very good at touching it yet.
I think it's going to come touch me. I'm tempted to shoot it. I can't touch it. It likes Lydia.
Well, who doesn't?
Okay, it doesn't want to talk to me, it seems.
Well, you didn't want to touch it, so it went to the next best thing, Lydia's leg. Anyway, that's interesting. Move on.
Move on as in keep going in, or...
Oh, yes, of course.
Look at those ruins. Remarkable.
They're not that remarkable. They mostly just have spider webs. Why are you not picking up those iron boots?
Because they're not worth anything. Look.
Fair point.
I've gone beyond picking up everything, just picking up the valuable stuff now.
Yeah, that's right.
You
also,
were proud
you're currently
of me.
wearing steel.
Yeah.
Please excuse me, I forgot. Also, early on, Belle also pointed out that you should get that floating dog for your balcony. And Belle also was asking, what if the female isn't wearing any pants in Bomb's version of my sex ed lesson? Oh, more balls. Sorry, I'm looking at it through the past.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ralph points out if the female is not wearing any pants, then she shall be burnt as the witch she's trying to be.
Do you think that ball minded me trying to burn?
Probably not. They seem pretty indifferent about this. Potato points out that maybe in this ruin you could learn a new scream. Or thum. At the technical terms.
To add to my collection.
For you to never to use again. To which Alfie points out that he's speaking the truth. It is not a place. I thought Bielefeld is a place. Hold on. Let me be a smartass about this because I'm sure it is a place.
I can hear the sound of...
Bielefeld is a place. It's the northeast of Nordrhein-Westfalen. What are you saying? Hold on, that wasn't the bomb. That was Belosa. You're confusing me. Alfie points out that you shouldn't go around touching strange glowing balls anyway. She's eating strange gloop that she found on the ground. It can't get much worse. But Bomb points out that Sal moved up in the world. Now you only pick up things that you can lick. And Tammy Patton walked away from her computer for 5 minutes, and what did she come back to? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not entirely...
Mia giving sex ed lessons as a teacher. So when Mia's a teacher, and it's his turn to do the sex ed lesson, how's he going to handle it? Search a dead scholar. Take that. And that. Oh, notes on Ingol Barrel.
You probably need to read that right now to solve this puzzle.
I keep calling it a barrel. But yeah, I agree.
The Bielefeld conspiracy. That doesn't sound right.
Notes on Ingol Barrow. What a peculiar place the barrow turned out to be. I hadn't explored for very long before reaching this elaborate room and gate locking me from further going into the crypt. I confess it, I'm relieved. This place puts the fear of oblivion into me. There are some carvings in this room. I'll attempt to transcribe them for the college so I have something to show for this effort. All was so in Apmora, land of truth and our home. Man in his throne, so should he be. Whale in the sea, so should he be. Eagle in the sun sky, so should he be. Snake in the weed, so he should be. Sorrow, for the sea ghosts took Ingol, prize brother of sail from Atmora's fleet, and none on land, nor sky, nor sea would ever again be as should be. Fascinating, these ancient Nords. I wonder what other secrets are hidden here. Surely there can't be harm in trying to go a little further, and there is a lever here which must open the gate beyond. Oh dear. Right, well, we're going to need that to find out. Man on his throne, so he should be. Whale in the sea, so should he be. Eagle in sun sky, so should he be. And snake in the weed. So I presume that the lever is a trap.
Or the way to open the door. Anyway, apparently the Bielefeld conspiracy is an actual thing, which was even referred to by the Chancellor Angela Merkel. And it propagates that the city of Bielefeld doesn't actually exist. And it's easily proven by asking you 3 questions. Number 1, do you know anybody from Bielefeld? Well, no, I do not. Have you ever been to Bielefeld? No, I have not. Do you know anybody who has ever been to Bielefeld? No, I do not, but if you go with that, you could argue the same thing about Northern Ireland.
Snake in the weeds.
Sal, do you know anybody from Northern Ireland?
Oh yeah, quite a few people.
Oh, damn it! Sal, do you know anybody from Ireland?
Yeah. You mean
do you know anybody from Wales?
Yeah.
Jesus, where do you not know people from? Maybe I'm going too large.
Maybe. Okay, so I've got those 3 pillars in the right place. Oh, and we've crashed.
Oh. Oh, well, that is unfortunate. Hold on a second. I'll make it look nice.
Woo! What time is it?
It is 9:30.
Okay. I was just wondering whether it's actually worth the reboot.
And people are already screaming for the train
song.
Well, I guess you should reboot while I try to find out again where I keep that darn thing. Is it this one? I don't know. We should find out in a few moments. Oh no, that's the fast version. Oh no, that's making me uncomfortable now. Is it this one? There we go. Oh, but Bomb is setting up a rare stone for the stream. Oh, but Potato wants me to use Christmas stickers now. Alright, hold on, I can do that. Where are you? There we go. And I just need to move the grass up. There we go. That's the only one I have prepared now. Oh, that's wrong.
And that's Naked Anubis. Why do you always have a picture of Naked Anubis on standby?
It's a fan favourite. Look, there he comes. He's dancing into the screen. It's gonna be huge fun, and he is in front of the grass sign. There we go. Fixed it. But also points out that I'm not actually a snowman.
Windows has been running an update while I've been playing Skyrim.
That's fun. So I guess we're waiting for the update to finish now.
Please do not turn off your computer. I've just switched it on. Why would I? I'm preparing to configure. 15, 20.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, Bell also was pointing out that this is not actually snow, it's salt. I'm a salt man.
But salt melts snow.
Well, yeah, it's not any salt. There's not any snow in there. It's just salt. It's a ball of salt.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it.
And the spotted cow is happy over the grass, which it's not allowed to step on. Alfie points out that you probably don't know any from Bielefeld yourself, do you?
I don't think so.
Well, neither do I.
I actually, when I think about it, I've not met that many Germans.
Right.
Yeah. I guess.
Well, Bomb is saying something about smurfing Christmas. You're smurfing, smurf off, right, smurfing now. Not entirely sure what to say. Potato is asking for the other stickers. How the Halloween stickers would be okay. Hold on, give me a second.
Hey,
that's a lot of work.
It might not be...
I'm happy that I have the snowman prepared because I was trying out how it looks as an emoticon on Discord and I realized, oh no, that's way too small, so I couldn't use it. And then I gave up on the idea because all the other ones are not really easily handled either. But hold on, I'm working on it. There's a clip. Not sure what that's off. I hope not anything from today. Having stickers up in a moment. Timmy Patton points out that you have to admit it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Can I increase the volume of the train song? I think that was the idea behind it.
It might not be Christmas yet, but the party season has started.
Wishes on which sticker to get.
Oh, the Sal sticker.
The Sal sticker. The Sal sticker is coming up. If I export as pictures.
While I just get the game booted back up.
Alright. right, this is gonna look weird.
Oh, Deadlock. Hello, Deadlock.
Hello, Deadlock. Unfortunately, you've run right into the middle of a crash.
Oh, Deadlock might have been around for a while.
Ah, still. At the moment, he's currently sitting in the middle of a crash. A train wreck, you might say. Hold on. I don't know where to put you.
Put me next to Anubis. Not that big.
I'm working on it.
Get the whole me on, not just a bit of me.
I'm
What have
working.
you done? It was fine before. It was just that I was floating.
Well, yeah, that was bad. We can't have you floating. That's against the law.
But mate, I'm booting now.
There she is.
What about my feet?
You don't have feet.
Oh.
Do you need to complain with Potato about the missing feet? At least you're wearing a hat like a decent person.
True.
Are people happy now?
Alright, I'll go for a continue because I don't think that was a game crash. I think that was probably a Windows crash.
But also says Sal Cavalry. I'm not sure what that says.
Kawaii.
Also, Babon wants to know why the elf is sunburned. That
was like
be
the glow
OBS.
from the...
No, OBS is currently messing with my graphics settings of the pictures. I will adjust that in the future, but I need to fade out the train song.
Have we come across any dead things yet? I haven't killed
not
anything,
really.
have I? They're just...
No, you just walked in
I've
there.
played with the balls for a while.
Now I need to turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that on again. And put that up on the top. Except for Anubis. He needs to be there and then I fade. Oh, but we have no sound yet. There we go. It's almost like we never left.
2 glowing balls.
Where they're all following you. Alfie says that's a pretty cute picture, Potato. Well done.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? What's this?
Deadlock points out that the Bielefeld conspiracy is just made up to distract from the Hanover incident.
Oh yeah, it's this way. Okay, 3 glowy balls. Why did it come and knock that thing? I don't know. What?
Tammy Patton says, spell also, without an R. Where do you see an R in here in Tammy's name? And to which Bell also replies, same as how he sees 2 N's in Dennis's name.
See, I can still hear things. There's a sort of cracklingy sound. Maybe it's the glowing balls bouncing.
And don't worry, Potato, it's not how you drew them, because when I'm looking at them in GIMP, they look perfectly fine. But I think OBS might accidentally be scaling down the picture's color value. Don't worry, I will see about fixing that in the future.
Right, let's just read the thing first, so that we've read the thing. Notes on Ingle Barrow. Yeah, there was, yeah, there we go. Done. Right, now let's save it here just in case we get another game crash.
Alfie points out that the crackling is probably the orbs. They make a little twittering noise normally. It might be a sound bug for you. Did you already solve the puzzle?
Well, it's pretty simple.
Well, walk us through it, please.
You have weeds, snake in the weeds. You have water, whale in the water, whale in the sea. You have air, sky, eagle in the sky. The thing I don't get is the king on the throne. And so I just turned those 3 and I thought I'd have a look and see if I could see anything else that was required. So I don't know whether I'm supposed to go sit here or place some weight on it or something.
How about you just flip the switch in the middle?
Are you trying to kill me again, Mia?
Just flip the switch. Pull the lever, Kronk. Ah, I was hoping you'd be shot with poison arrows so I could say, wrong lever! Alfie says, Sky Whale. Wait, no. It's okay, just keep walking.
I'd just like to see if anything's going to come towards me first.
In Belorso's case, I said pull the lever, Kronk, right in the moment when Belorso posted pull the lever, Kronk.
Right, is anything still alive in here?
Well, no, not really. The bouncy balls, maybe.
You say that, Mia, but there have been times in the past where I've said, is this safe? And then you've burst out laughing when I've had a jump scare.
Well, what if I just laughed the entire time, so it's, you know...
It wasn't your laughing that disturbed me, it was the jump scare.
But that's what we're all rooting for. That's why we make you play such a scary game.
That's why I take my time.
I know.
Because I know what you're all up to.
Is that a lightning rune on the floor?
Where?
Oh no, it's just blue light. And a ball. Again.
Yeah, a 4th ball, I guess.
Potato also points out that things like Discord have darkened his drawings lately, which was confusing to him. Yeah, but again, in the original source file I have, it's at a reasonable light level. I just don't understand why OBS just suddenly decided to darken the image. But again, there are filters there with which I can fix that, but I wasn't ready to do that just yet. At least not on such short notice.
The 4 balls are getting very excited. So, Mia, when you said that you didn't think I had the key for this place, the fact that I've got this far, does that mean that I probably have got the thing that you thought I should have had?
I don't know. I think most of these usually need a claw, and I haven't seen you open...
That's impressive.
A fair point, Lydia. It is impressive, but I haven't seen you open a claw door yet.
I've done 1 or 2.
Yeah, but not a claw door in here.
Oh, right, yeah, I see. Right, nothing looking like a trap. Apart from the obvious trip hazard.
It would appear that OBS just somehow randomly decided to lower the gamma value.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that already looks a lot better. Let me just do the same adjustment for that. Please ignore me doing this. How nice. Anyway. It feels mysterious in here.
It does.
I don't know why the bomb keeps going on about the number of balls I own. Alfie points out that the image is probably getting re-encoded and affecting the balance in the process. And then he asks, does OBS re-encode to H2064 on the fly? It does. But I didn't know that it had such a such an effect on pictures. Ah, Potato wants to see it for a couple of seconds. Hold on.
I'm getting a lot of game lag. Like, in and out of inventory, so...
I'll look into it later on today.
Okay, which way? Out there? Where are the balls going?
I don't know, I thought they were following you so far.
Oh, I thought they were trying to lead me. They're rolling around my feet, looking very excited. Let's try out into the snow first, because I think this might be the dead end. Anything in the crevices? I mean, why put a dead end here if there's...
Maybe it's just there to make it look pretty.
Maybe. I've got 5 balls. Okay, so now we'll go this way.
Potato points out that the Sky UI has been pretty funky on him as well lately, so you shouldn't dwell on it too much. You've had the same problem. And Potato appreciates my color correction and points out that the pictures look a lot better now. Thank you. Belle also says this dungeon is surprisingly peaceful so far. It's a perfect match for you.
It's
but
making
that's
me
just there
really
to lure you into
suspicious.
false sense of security. Or maybe it is just a peaceful dungeon. I mean, it wouldn't harm to mix it up once in a while.
I don't believe in peaceful dungeons.
I have never been in this dungeon, on a side note.
Oh, really?
I have not. I have not seen it.
What's
I
that?
wasn't aware that there are bouncy balls in here. So, you really can't rely on the information I'm giving you right now.
And yet you were so certain, Mia.
Well, I'm always...
With your...
The thing is, you always have to seem certain about things. That's how you progress in life. I learned that lesson from you, who just faked your entire university life.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Haha.
I mean, yes, it... Oh. There's
What?
a sword.
Were they just bouncing on the sword?
They're all very attracted to the sword.
Well, maybe you should touch the sword. Potato
Maybe
points
I
out that
should
this dungeon is
see.
also totally new to him too. Well, it is on the edge of the map, and nobody likes Windhelm, so
And
I can
then-
see how I would have missed it. Yes.
Check behind the sword.
Alfie doesn't know why a nudist makes him giggle so hard, but it does.
Check in front of the sword.
And Belle also points out that a nudist is being a real creeper today. Sal wouldn't know that she can't see that.
Okay. We'll line ourselves up for a fast retreat, and
It just looks like a normal steel greatsword. It probably is just a normal steel greatsword.
surrounded by snowberries.
Ominous.
Indeed.
How about you touch the balls and the sword? Hold on a second, wait.
You want me to strike the balls with the sword?
That's not what the bomb was trying to say or imply, but yes, I guess.
I've got the sword. I'm not sure why it's significant, but it was so glowy and shiny and the balls were getting very excited by it, so I think maybe I should take it.
The bomb
balls coming?
also never explored
yeah,
this dungeon because he had no quest to.
I've heard of this dungeon before.
How have you heard of it before?
I don't know. It might be in a book that I've read, because I've read an awful lot of the books off screen.
That's how you might have gotten
I might have read about the book, or I might have a quest to do
Well,
that. So just before we go any further, Let me just have a quick look at the miscellaneous and see if there is anything that's there. Because I know the name. And that's why it was already on my map. Isgol's Barrow. Nothing there.
Hold on, this doesn't seem right.
What?
YouTube is under the impression that we've only been streaming for 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Do you want to have a little spoiler information that will help you find the quest in your book?
If I
Alfie's giving you the name.
Right, if I have the quest in my book, then yeah, tell me the name. It'll speed that bit up.
It's called Ashore in a Sea of Ghosts, but I don't see it in your book.
No, that I don't think.
You might have gotten the location from just a book, but you don't have the quest yet.
Maybe.
But it can't hurt to still explore it.
No, absolutely.
Ominous. Gates.
Yep.
Ah.
What?
But also points out that it's too bad that Twitch clips can only be a minute long. This whole dungeon exploration is one long, Todger joke. You should just walk in.
For somebody who's never been here before me, you're very brave.
Yes, because I'm always trying to push you to be brave.
But that just makes me more nervous because I know you're not being cautious.
My assumption is if something's trapped, it's the chest. So you should look for a trigger on the chest itself.
How do you know there isn't a trap on the floor? I mean,
you would have been able to see the trap. Skyrim is very obvious with its traps. But I can't spot a trap trigger from here, so I assume this chest is safe.
Oh, a flawless garnet.
Belle also has a question.
Yeah?
What does Todger mean?
It's a colloquial word for penis. It's a safe word for penis. Like Willy. Like you can use the word Willy with young children should you need to.
Alfie says it's safer than one-eyed trouser snake anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so we are...
Was there a split in the path or something?
What? No, I've been everywhere.
You sure? That doesn't seem right.
Everywhere else is blocked up.
Did we miss something down that hallway? Because it looks odd that it's just a dead end. Was there a pathway in the sword room?
I guess that we need the quest, which would do something with the glowy balls.
No, just to make sure. Just waddle down there again. Just, just in case we accidentally missed something, because there seems to be a very abrupt end for a dungeon like that.
I reckon it's a hidden doorway somewhere.
Lead on.
Or a hidden way forwards.
Skyrim's dungeons are not that elaborate. I mean, I've seen something like that in the Midden Expanded, yes, but not in vanilla Skyrim dungeons.
Okay, so we went out this way, see? Dead end, yeah?
Right.
Dead end. Dead end. Nothing. cave with a sword in it. Let's check out the cave with the sword in it.
Look, it goes on there.
Hang on. So
you
it does.
blind goose.
Yeah. Isn't that a trap?
That is a trap. Congratulations, you've successfully identified the trap.
Good job, I was looking for them then. Is Lydia going to step on it and trigger it?
No, she will step on it and not do anything because she's got light feet, but you cannot do anything about tripwires. Because that's... The difference is she's got light feet, but not feet at all. Oh god, that's an gross thing to imagine, just having leg stumps. Ugh.
Sounds most uncomfortable.
A bit. Look, there's Lydia, kicking down vases.
Vases. It's vase in America and vase in the UK.
Right.
Wow, look at all the balls.
I can see why the quest would refer to a sea of ghosts.
Indeed. Anyone alive down here?
It doesn't look like that. Is that a chest? Ooh.
See, look, just a lot of delay and...
Yeah, SkyUI might be having some problems and I need to look into updating it.
Wasn't getting that earlier. Oh, I didn't want that studded armour. Where's my value weight thing?
Oh, that's weird. Maybe that's only there in... No. Is it only there in trade windows?
Didn't think so.
Huh. Weird.
Anything in here? No? Nothing to search?
If there was, it would have probably already stumbled out there. Ew. Don't touch that.
Oh, lockpick.
Why would you take it out of that thing? That's gross.
Well, he's not going to need it, is he?
Well, yes, but you're probably not going to need it covered in all the mucus it is in.
It was desiccated.
Well,
you don't get mucus on desiccated things.
The spider mucus! Alfie says, my, that's a lot of balls you have.
Indeed.
I don't like where this is going.
There is a claw
There is
door.
a claw door.
However, I'm afraid you'll have to use this moment to slowly come to the realization that you won't make it out of this dungeon alive.
Well, I'll be able to go...
At least not today.
Can I just activate the keyhole and see if...
You do not have the
coral claw. Okay. So, well, this is a nice place to... A nice place. As nice a place as places get, I suppose. To pause the stream and to say goodnight to everybody.
Hold on. Oh no, where did the thing go?
Yeah. So while you're doing an outro, Mia, I shall just make my way back so that we don't...
No, just stand still, please. Stop. Thank you.
Ooh, nearly stood on the trap.
Yeah, that is why you should probably stand still and not just wiggle away like a madman.
There was only one trap.
Okay, now hold your horses. Because you need to see this.
Okay.
You should probably pause the game so you're not being attacked by ghost balls.
But the ghost balls are friendly and there's nothing in here.
You're not really stopping even!
Well, I'm nearly out. Whoa!
That was Lydia.
I know. She did a flying
See, you could have...
Me.
Hold on, what's that thing in the snow?
What thing in the snow?
The glowing thing. Oh, reflection.
Yeah.
Whoops. Looks like something worthwhile. But Bomb says that you're getting overwhelmed by the balls. And you're lost.
I'm lost. This is the way in. Where is the way out? That way.
Anyway, if you've enjoyed watching Sal aimlessly stumbling through a dungeon, there'll probably be more of that next week on Thursday at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, where she'll be continuing her playthrough of Skyrim, Alternatively, if you'd rather watch me doing some random things underwater, I'll probably be playing Subnautica next Wednesday at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Other than that, we'll have to bid you farewell, but hold on. So would you please stop for just a moment?
Okay,
And now press escape.
Yeah.
And now look at this marvel of technology. I should have faded it, but, you know, Potato didn't fulfill my wishes yet.
Oh,
look!
marvelous.
Nice! We're saying thank you and everything, and it's probably gonna loop in a second, so I need to make sure I end the stream before it... Oh, no! Say goodbye, quick!
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Oh, no, now we need to wait until it loops again.
No, it's okay. She's fine there. You can
Right.
just...
Good.